Okay, guys, it's stupid o'clock at night again in the EdShed, and we were going to actually paint this tonight, but we've actually had a sort of a second thought. And the reason is because a friend of mine who's like a professional painter and decorator for cars, he went, "How did you do that?" I said, "Well, we actually rolled 2-pack onto it twice, really thick coats." With I'm gonna show you like proper job, right? Anyway, and then with 400 grits by hand on a block, 180s and 400, we actually took it all off, and he went, "You're joking." Well, I'm thinking, if I was telling him a bloody joke, it'd be bloody something funny. He went, "You didn't do that." I said, "Yeah, we did." And he said, "Well, that's months worth of work." I said, "No, it wasn't. We took like two evenings." And he just went, "What did you keep? No, you couldn't have done it." I said, "Well, we have." He said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "We're going to paint tonight." He went, "What are you going to do about all the crap around you?" And I went, "We're just going to paint it." He went, "No, you can't do that." Because he said, "All that dust that you see everywhere, see this dust everywhere?" He said, "All that will end up being attracted to your paint finish." He said, he said, "Don't do that." He said, "Because you can ruin it." He said, "Well, that door shut faces." I said, "Well, I haven't done anything with them. We just brushed them in." He went, "Then rub them down." He said, "Rub the door shut faces down." He said, "Rub all that down." He said, "And paint it. Like, when you take the door striker catch off," he said, "just paint the bloody things and shut the bloody doors." He said, "Then just do 3 coats, 15 minutes apart, of your white paint, of which we have got 2.5 litres, which mixes about, well, his ratio is about 8 litres." So, anyway, I don't know. We don't know. He said, "Then just," he said, "the car should come out looking brilliant." So I sort of stopped and I said, "Well, okay, I'm going to listen." I don't listen very often, but I thought, he is right. This thing's actually looking pretty bloody good. And for all the people who you don't think you can roller paint a 2-pack a car and then rub it down, well, eat your heart out, guys, because we've done it. And we've had this confirmation tonight which was saying, like, no, I don't believe you did that in 3 nights. Well, we did do it in 3 nights, because it's not like we haven't got anything else to do. So tomorrow we're gonna have a bit of an issue. We're gonna do a few more repairs because I ground a few lumps off I didn't like, and we're gonna stone chip under the bonnet with our white stone chip. And then, you know what we're gonna do then? We're gonna get ready to do what can only be described as a paint-a-thon. We're gonna get the mixture right by painting the tailgate and the headlight scoops and that bloody thing, right? And when we got that right, we are then going to paint the bloody car. I'm going to mix it. We're going to shield that off across there. I'll take some of them cars out, those cars you don't know about, but I'm going to take them out. So we're going to clear that. We're going to cover that over there with like, I don't know, sheets or something. And I'm going to clear all that down the side there and blow all the dust out. I've got another compressor, so don't ever think that compressor is going to be what we're going to use, because that thing puts out more oil than water. It's just hopeless. But I've got another one in the other shed, which we're going to run. So we're going to use our new hoses, not these ones, these are contaminated. And we're going to use our gravity gun, which is it doesn't hold a lot of paint, but it's gravity feed. And we're going to paint the bloody thing. So, but I'm going to say, guys, bloody E Type looking bloody good. And that is, for all the people who said it's never going to look that good. Yeah, you know what, guys? That was 3 nights' work to get into that stage. And tonight we didn't do much other than grind a few gaps, which I wanted to get better because they did some of the repairs are just like bulging through. But let's be honest, we've done it. I just want to say for Adrian, I've done it! Anyway, I have done it. Because I'll tell you what, Talia Shire, I wish she was here now helping me. she could sort of rub some of them bits of filler over there. But she's obviously not, so hey, listen. What we're going to say is this. I think it looks good. I don't think it looks bad. I did take the advice of we were going to paint it without masking it up and all that, but I did actually hoover it out. We've been doing that too. We've hoovered all the crap. We're going to back mask it all and we're going to do it. So we're going to try and do the best paint job we can. The reason is because they are right. Like, we get one chance at this, and it's only time, isn't it? Time is what we're talking about. And what do we say, guys? Time is precious. Waste it bloody wisely. So, what I'm wasting is my time to do this. And to be honest, I am fed up with it. I would love to get it out of my shed. But maybe when it's painted, it's a coat of paint, and everything's painted white, maybe I'll get more enthusiasm to put the door handles on, put the chromes in, put the core lights in, put the screen in, put the tailgate on, put the tailgate together, put the locks in. So maybe we will. I don't know. But I will tell you one thing. If you don't notice that looks totally different for all the stupid comments that I've been getting from different groups, then you lot are... You ain't all there, mate. You ain't all there. Because if you love E-types, mate, you love any E-type. Not just some kit car made of aluminium by a prick with a fuel injection system they never had. Boasting, what, an alloy body that was never crash tested. Yeah, well, guess what? This is an E-type. And it was actually crash tested. It's probably stronger than it's ever been. And I just think it looks better than it ever been. So, I know E-types aren't popular, and I can see that by the viewing numbers. I mean, I can see that by the people going, oh, yeah, you got 70, 80 people following your YouTube channel for this E-type build. How many people are in the world? How many people love E-types? It's probably the most beautiful car in the world. Alright, not the 2+2. Maybe it's the wrong car. But you know what I'm going to say is I'm enjoying doing this. I am fed up with it. What I need to do is get it in primer, which it is. Then I get it in paint, which is going to be next. And then if I really don't want to finish it, I can just push it out. And it won't get any worse. And I'll get something else in. Because I want to do something else. What I want to show you guys is that I'm an old bloke in a shed, with a car that's worthless. And if I get it done, I've saved one E-type. So he who saves one E-type saves the world. That's going to upset a load of you. But anyway, do I care? Because you probably won't ever get to see it anyway. But I want to get on with that one over there. See that over there? Can you see? Like, what can you see? What can you see, guys? There's a silver front end over there. I want to do that one. And I'm going to do a double build. I'm going to do my Pagoda Mercedes, which you've never even heard of. But, alright, I have one. I'd like to do my Pagoda Mercedes in honour of my mother. I'd like to do the DB5 in honour of me, Ed Bond. Right? So, it might be a laugh. If we live long enough and COVID doesn't get me, then we'll be using the gravity spray gun. We'll be using our new filler. We got cups of that. I'll be using our white paint from over there, which you can see on the shelf, see? And we're going to be putting another car together. And it'll be a car I might be more interested in, because this one, although I love E-types, an E-type Roadster is my favourite car. This bloody thing. And I don't know, because you haven't seen half of it. Alright, we had like 50 views, 70 views. You've no bloody idea how much bloody time I've spent doing this. Now I know I'm saying it like a martyr, going, yeah, I haven't spent half as much time as some of the people. I spent 15 years restoring mine. Yeah, I didn't spend that much time. I actually did it a lot quicker. But you're right, I did. Those doors are the original doors. And then you know that the doors are about 6 inches up. It's homemade, including on the inner and outer. The back wheel arch has had like a panel let in, a repair panel. The back and back quarters are all second hand and bodged. The boot floor is second hand and bodged. The back deck has been second hand and bodged. I don't want to sort of appear that I'm, trying to fool anybody. Because I'm not. Because I ain't doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing this, so I think I said somewhere in the video. I just want to drive this bloody car down the road one friggin' time, get some shopping, and actually, when I start doing it for the 60th anniversary, you won't ever see it. But if you do see it, I'll tell you one thing. The car can quite easily make E-Type 60th. It's just I'm not going to take it to the Porter and Porter event because it's a complete bloody rip-off. It's a bloody rip-off. It's not even fair to the enthusiasts who want to go and look at the cars. It's just a money-making, cash-cow adventure. So, do you know what? Sod it. I'm not taking the car. I'll do the car, and I'll take it to my own adventure. In fact, we might do a live stream of my own cars, and you might see something quite interesting. But we'll see. What I'm going to say is like the car I'm doing here, I'm doing it for me. I'm showing you what I'm doing because I want to give you the enthusiasm that you could do this yourselves. If you wanted this really badly, you wouldn't, because if you wanted it. So if you're an enthusiast and you want an E-Type, then just get an E-Type and go for it because you can do it. If you don't want an E-Type, you want got plenty of money, then go and buy a bloody E-Type already done. But I can tell you one bloody thing. You won't get any satisfaction out of the bodges because you watch me doing it and everyone says, nah, you don't. How do you think they restore the cars? How do you honestly think that any of these cars get restored? What does somebody do? They got a magic wand and they make it all wonderful. No, guys. And most of the idiots who pay lots of money for these cars actually end up buying what would be only described as a complete and utter load of rubbish for an awful lot of money, and they actually think they've got a car. Well, guess what? I've got the car. I already own it. I haven't spent a fortune on it. And to be honest, it ain't my favourite car. But you know what it is? It's one of my favourite cars. So I might do my own E-Type 60th. If I do my own E-Type 60th, guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to show. I might show some of my cars. We'll see. Anyway, if you get this video, please watch it to the end because it's an episode that you really want to miss. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. You don't want to miss. Actually, it's an episode that really you ought to watch because if you like cars, then remember, your shed might be smaller, might be bigger, it might be more equipped, but you know what, guys? You're going to want it. You're going to want it. You're going to want it before you can dream. And as I said before, time's precious, waste it wisely. And we've been here now, we've been hearing about the infection rate rising, and today is the lockdown. We're all supposed to be, COVID's gone, it's been switched off. Isn't that amazing that they switched it off only to tell us that the infection rate has gone up in Wiltshire by 10%, 400%, 220%. I'm staying in my shed looking at my cars. And if this thing gives me COVID, I'm going to be upset. But if I got COVID from an Aston Martin or from my E-Type Roadster, I don't mind. I've had a great innings. I've had a good time. And I think from you guys watching this, if you do watch it, then you will realise that I'm actually enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying it. Although I tell you I hate it. I don't hate it. I look at that and I don't care what you say. Yeah, it's ugly. It's the ugliest duckling and nobody wants them. Do you know what, guys? I think all the people that say that it's ugly and they don't want one, it's because they haven't got one. I think all the people who say how crap it is have never had one and they don't want one. So stick with your bloody Audi, stick with your bloody Volkswagen Golf, and you know what? You'll never ever understand what it is to own like something that's Enzo said was the most beautiful car in the world. He didn't mention it was about a 2+2, but hey, I don't mind because the fact that he said that made this car, alright, 9 inches longer and it's a 4-seater. But I'm telling you, when he said that, he made a statement that most people, it ain't a Yaris, it ain't a Peugeot, it ain't anything. What it is probably one of the most unloved cars that's the most loved cars. Does that make sense? If it doesn't make any sense to you, then stop watching my frigging channel and go watch something else, because I only do this because I love E-Types. And I'm doing this because, for me, I'm videoing it for posterity so that when I'm gone, this will be immortal and some other idiot can be watching it and going, oh, what a load of rubbish. But when you're all been driving around your electric scooters that are bursting in flames, I will say one thing. I'm glad I'm not going to be there to see it. So, see you soon, guys. Talk to me, and as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't, well, then don't bloody watch it. So, talk to you soon. Bye for now, and remember, tomorrow's another day, and time's precious. So let's keep wasting it wisely, guys. Bye for now.